Coach, you've had a really successful offseason. I know we were talking off camera. You've been really pleased with the work ethic, with the leadership, with just about everything. I'm going to let you elaborate a little bit on what makes you most proud of what these kids have done in the offseason.
Our kids have put in a lot of work over the last 6 months, starting in January really hard. We have a lot of guys here that play a lot of sports. So we have a weightlifting class during the day. And, even our basketball players, Coach Malone did a great job. We lifted year-round with those guys. We've got bigger. We've seen some gains in the weight room. I think mentality-wise, they know the expectation coming into year 3 here and knowing me a little more. And, our seniors have just had a great leadership throughout the summer. And, our team has gotten really close. Our seniors, I tell them all the time, this is their team. Whatever they want, I'm just the captain that's going to steer it in the right direction. But, this is their team. And, they've kind of taken that and shown a lot of ownership and, just kind of steered the ship in the right direction.
There was a time in the not too distant past that although there was occasional players come through that of some note, but I think that the notion a few short years ago that a Ben Lippen football program would have kids with offers from Coastal Carolina, from more than one from Virginia Tech, and have a player at Virginia Tech playing right now. That would have been almost nonsense not too long ago. What has changed here, and how proud are you of the fact that kids are putting in the work to get to that point, and that this is no longer, this is a place where it's becoming kind of just what goes on?
I think it's just a testament to the teams in our league also. I mean, the Hammonds, the LMAs, the Wilson Hall, Porter-Gaud, Pinewood, I mean, they all have players. I mean, it's a top to bottom league is pretty good. People are starting to respect that. We've got some talented ball players and just been fortunate that people are seeing what we're doing. And, we got good kids. I mean, we had like 80-something schools come through in the spring. We got, a lot of kids that have multiple offers. We even got some guys that got D3 and D2 offers on our football team. And it's always great when you got some special players because, those schools get to see some kids who are at a smaller level come through here and actually get offers off of them too. So it's been great for us, and I think just the whole league it's just our whole league has helped us.
When practice gets started on July 29th, we'll have plenty of time to talk about different players. I just want to pick one out right now because a couple of years ago, you had a senior quarterback in Robert Barrow that had an absolutely splendid season, mind-numbing stats, but even more, he was an effective leader and producer. I mean, and I think that it was easy to go that, well, that's going to be kind of a once-in-a-decade or so player, and now you've turned around and just 2 short years later, your starting quarterback, a rising senior, has an opportunity to, if he decides when the time comes, from Virginia Tech. And my point is, gosh, who would have thunk it? Talk a little bit, though, about Patrick McClure, his maturation as a football player, and frankly, because you work with him so much, how proud you are to see this young man progress to the point where he is, and he got a whole football season to get even better.
Yes, sir. I think it starts back when I first got here. He played corner and receiver. He got banged up a little bit that year, but I think the corner actually made him, playing some defense and getting hit a little bit, made him a little tougher kid, which I like to see in our quarterback being tough. And he's just, him and all our seniors, they're really close. He doesn't put himself above the football team. He wants to win as much as anyone. He's a big time competitor. I don't care, he tells us this all the time as a staff. I don't care if I throw it 20 times or I throw it once. As long as we win, he understands the mentality. He probably loves his offensive line more than any other kid. He's a selfless team player, and that's just a great thing to have when the quarterback, we all know who is the guys in the paper and the leader. I mean, when you have a humble guy like that, I mean, it's a great thing for us. But he's going to be he should have a very good year this year.
It's going to be an exciting year in Skeeza.
Yes, sir.
All right, Derek, thanks so much for the time. And again, obviously, practice getting underway next in about a week or about 2 weeks. So we'll be out to see you in the preseason. Thank you, buddy.